This is something that we have never seen before in college football. This experiment at Colorado, Coach Prime changing over the roster, 90 new players. This is completely unprecedented. I am as excited as you at home to see what this looks like, because none of us have any idea. We're all going to find out together. Now, one of the things that I do expect is their quarterback to play well. Why? Because Shedeur Sanders has played well now everywhere that he's been. He is a very smart quarterback. He's accurate with his arm, and this game plan offensively is going to go through him and the playmakers on the outside, namely Travis Hunter. This is one of the most dynamic college football players we have in the country. Now, on the other side,
operating out of the gun, Sanders looking wide open, touchdown, Dylan Edwards. And Colorado marches it right down the field on their opening series yard line. Here's Sanders, lofts it in the corner and caught. Touchdown, Colorado. Travis Hunter. Wow, he went up and got that one. There is a flag. Clean snap, good hole, gets it away. And good. Jace Feely from 49 yards out. And Colorado heads into the locker room for halftime, up by 3. Second down and 10. Sanders, here's a little screen. And they find Edwards. He breaks it back with running room on the move. Edwards down the sideline. Dylan Edwards. Touchdown, Colorado.
advantage.
Third down, Morris. Intercepted. Wow. Travis Hunter. Unbelievable.
The ball into the vacancy.
2nd and 2 at the 7. They pitch it out wide. Touchdown, Dylan Edwards. And just like that, Colorado responds. 1st and 10 of the 26. Sanders sprinting, sets, delivers. Touchdown, Colorado. Jimmy Hart. Sanders off his back foot, caught, 1st down and more down the sideline. Stop and start, Edwards. Touchdown, Colorado. Whoa. His son, Shedeur Sanders, has had a record-breaking day. He's thrown for over 500 yards, 4 touchdowns, no interceptions. One timeout left for TCU. Here's a handoff. Wilkerson. Ball security important. Horned Frogs will call another timeout.
And the Buffs are going to go 1-0.
45-42. Shedeur Sanders takes a knee, and how about this? Prime time. Dion wins his first one on the road against a team that played in the national championship 1 year ago. Deion Sanders and the Colorado Buffaloes. Can they make it 2-0 against their arch rivals on a perfect Saturday morning here in the great state of Colorado? Buffaloes, Cornhuskers, and here we go. Johnson, the deep man, he'll start inside his own 5 and get across the 25. 30-yard line. Can Sanders and the Buffaloes pay it off? Here's Sanders looking. Sanders winding up. He's got him in. Touchdown! Tarvarish Dawson. Sanders under pressure. Bounces. Takes his time. Does it. Touchdown! Buffalo! Xavier Weaver. At the 8-yard line. Trick play here. Dawson, can he get there? Touchdown, Colorado! Tarvarish Dawson, his 2nd score of the day. Of the 4th quarter, Shedeur Sanders looking. Steps up, wants a run. Touchdown, Colorado! This time he does it with his legs. And that's an old school Dion prime time dance in the end zone for Shedeur. Getting away from winning his second game to start his tenure at Colorado, 36-14 the final. And here the kids come. They are excited. This is a major release for Colorado football.
Decisions, just get the ball to your playmaker. They move the ball back to the 22. They ruled it a sack. Picked off! Real estate ahead! Shiloh! Sanders showing him his shoe bottoms! Stunting like his daddy! Touchdown! Sanders got a man! Touchdown! Clean! Weaver! Otto. Sanders. Downfield. Got a man! Horn! Atonement! Touchdown! He pulls it out, and we're tied! Harrison! Sanders pulls. Got it! Touchdown, Harrison!
Lions continue to try and protect better and better here in the second half.
Sanders open. There he is again. Touchdown, Harrison! Sanders got rid of it. He got it! Nicolosi steps up into the end zone in a crowd. No good! Picked off by Woods, and it's over. Buffaloes win it. Coach Prime and the Buffaloes improved to 3-0.
Shedeur Sanders looking and finding Harrison. So you can forget the shutout. Colorado shows a little something late.
Kept his foot on the gas. That is an impressive win for the Oregon Ducks.
Now remember, Dan Lanning said, we're not done. We want more.
Colorado Folsom Field, where the high-flying, undefeated USC Trojans come into town to take on Coach Prime. At the 30, Sanders takes his time, lofts one in the air, caught, touchdown, Colorado. Jimmy Horn Jr. Sanders steps up in the pocket, runs it, gets a first down and more. Sanders sprinting to the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado. Shedeur Sanders using his legs. Hankerson looking, dives. Touchdown. On second down, Shedeur Sanders finds Harrison. Touchdown, Colorado. Down and 5. Sanders sprints out of the pocket. Looking. Touchdown of Marion Miller. For terrific receivers. Here's Sanders. End zone. Touchdown. Jimmy Horn.
Loaded, but they escape here after a scare from the Buffs in the second half.
But how about Caleb Williams? 30 of 40, 403 yards passing.
Hankerson is the back. Sanders under center.
Good sweep.
And hands it off Xavier Weaver in the sleight of hand. 3rd and 10 for Sanders. Steps up in the pocket. Sanders trying to race to that first down marker and lose the tackle. And Sanders gonna strut into the end zone. Sanders, the strike. Good for the touchdown.
Jump too early. I'll give him a freebie.
Pass it to hold. The kick is up. And Mata strokes it through the pipes. Their first Pac-12 victory for Coach Prime as they improved.
To the bottom of the screen. Over the middle. Touchdown, Buffaloes!
With his receiving ability out of the backfield.
Sanders underneath, complete. In space. Nice move. Hunter, Travis Hunter! Touchdown!
Go fast tempo, which is really you're trying to...
Wide open, room service. Room service. Everything but the tip included. Weaver!
He understands their value.
On the reverse, here's Weaver. He's gonna jog. He's gonna jog.
Singled up.
Into the end zone. Touchdown! Hunter. Sanders. Touchdown! Got Antonio with a strong second half for the win. The Cardinals storm into Boulder and run back to the farm in Palo Alto.
First and 10. And here's a throw to the end zone. Jump ball, catch made, Horn, touchdown. And Colorado strikes their first touchdown of the game. A couple of onside kicks, but here's the ISO.
Yeah, you put him in a slot and you get him matched up against a nickelback.
Go for two. And the snap goes right through the hands. It's loose. Colorado could scoop. And there they go. How about this turnaround? Instead of taking the 1 point, Colorado gets 2 on the botched snap play. On the field, they think that kid's got a chance to be a really good player. Now up the middle, touchdown. Advantage of it. I mean, if you get in the end zone here, at least you got a chance. Sanders dumps it short, caught, and touchdown. There's the snap and the knee, and the game is over. Oregon State. Let's not overlook the Beavers. Bounce back win.
Shermer calling the plays. Sanders 10. Sanders is home. Touchdown, Colorado. To the corner. Beautiful throw and a touchdown to Jimmy Horn.
The ball against this.
Yeah. Wow, spread very wide. Sanders over the middle, has the man. 15-10. Weaver to the pylon. Let's see. Touchdown. Reversal by Horn. Now wide open is Harrison for the Colorado touchdown. And there it is.
Down. Sanders again. He's elusive. He's going to let it fly. And it is caught by Hunter. Touchdown. Travis Hunter. To Jake Dickert. His team.
That's why he's a Hall of Famer.
And there's Deion Sanders. And his first season at Colorado ends with the Buffs 4-8. Win number 8 for Utah.
On the field, it's tangible, it's palpable. What does it mean for the home team, Colorado, coming off a 4-8 season?
Well, every game here is an absolute movie with an iconic entrance and an icon as its head coach. But the energy on the field comes from 42 new transfers and the hope that a revamped offensive line, a revamped defensive line will help the stars, Shedeur Sanders and Travis Hunter, shine as bright as the head coach Deion Sanders.
Two of the best players in all of college football on the field tonight in Hunter and Shedeur Sanders. Pressure coming. Shedeur gets out a dart, complete to Hunter. On the move, showing him his shoe bottoms. Buffaloes crib it. Touchdown. See the use of the tablet on the sidelines. One of the changes this year in college football. Shedeur Sanders over the middle of the field. Horn on the catch at the other end. The connection and a touchdown. Sanders pulls it out into the end zone. Touchdown, Hunter. They just get it off into the end zone. Contact. What a catch! A miraculous, implausible. It's short of the end zone. They wrestle for it, but time has expired, and the Buffaloes will win it. They close the deal.
Route to Jimmy Horn makes a big play.
Drop back, blitz coming, lets it go, diving catch for the touchdown. And this will be victory number 2 for Nebraska. Sanders, end zone, caught! Touchdown! Colorado has 2 timeouts left. Sanders fires, got a man! Lester, he's 5, he's touchdown, Colorado! Before that ball released. Touchdown! 2nd and 4. Sanders again fires. End zone. Hunter caught it. The sideline, and it's incomplete. And that's it.
After the penalty on Johnson, inside the 5 on 1st and goal. It's Sanders. End zone. It's for Colorado, chasing 2 touchdowns. Linton. And Sanders ducks out of it. Another magician-like maneuver, and he hits a man downfield. It's Miller.
I don't think he's down.
He's not down. Off to the races. Miller to the end zone. Colorado looking for a game-tying to score. Welch bouncing his way in for the touchdown.
Reroute and all rushing from one side.
The Big 12 opener comes down to this play. Sanders gets the feet set toward the end zone for the game. It is caught by Wester, just like 1994. And Smalls, the two tight ends, keeping it in the run game. Sanders trying to give it a little push, and they got there. Getting 7 points to send it to the second OT on 1st and goal. It's Richardson. Ball's out. That ball is out. Ball is out. Recovered. And knocked out of the end zone.
So no matter if they break the plane, it's a touchdown. If he fumbles outside, and here's get the initial ruling.
Rolling on the field is a fumble. Went outside out of the back of the end zone. The previous play is on the further review.
So the initial ruling, which is always vital, is a fumble through the end zone.
Rolling on the field stands. Ball game's over.
Off the mats. Colorado wins the Big 12 opener.
1st down and 10. Play action. Sanders throws for Hunter. He'll walk in for 6. Sanders with a clean pocket, looking deep for Shepard, and it is a diving catch. Oh! Will Shepard, full extension. From the 14 on 1st down, a burst for Hayden, and Hayden into the end zone with his first rushing touchdown. And from the 1 on 1st down, it's Welch in for the touchdown.
Hunter, so Shedeur could do the rest.
Sanders, a little flip forward. Wester with his speed to the goal line. Allison will be delighted to welcome our man Jason Benetti back once he gets the champagne out of his hair from Detroit.
Yep. That was a pretty darn complete effort. And I think you see it right there. Both those men respect one another.
Fine, that last one was on Shedeur.
3rd and 8. Gets it out wide open. Nothing but real estate in front of Wester. Got a block out there. Wester. Touchdown Buffaloes. Sanders pulls. Touchdown. Little 12 personnel. They're going to ride it into the end zone. Touchdown. Augusta.
It wouldn't have started.
2nd and 4. Sanders, quick release. Complete. They go ahead. Wester.
For the vast majority of the game, without Jimmy Horn towards the end. It's a good win for Kansas State, head-to-head over Colorado down the stretch. It's two good football teams, though.
Play 2nd and goal. Augusta got shoved in by Sanders. Let's see if he's there. Yes, touchdown. 3rd and goal. It's a pitch and a touchdown. End zone, top side, one-handed try.
Does he hold on to it all the way through? I think that's the only question. The foot is in.
See, he's got it pinned sort of in the crook of his arm. And that's going to be 6.
And to kind of give some grace to that official, I think the body of Carnley,
Colorado's team coming into this week. Sanders to run. He's got the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Wade has come in to take a knee a couple times. They're going to take this knee. That will stop the clock.
On 2nd and goal, Sanders. Touchdown. 12 in the building.
Are in them calves.
Those are lower thighs. Shedeur Sanders. Oh, what a move. Oh, he hit him with the sauce. Touchdown. Sanders taking a shot. Got a man. Room service. Touchdown. Hunter. 1st and goal, Colorado. Sanders hands it off. Straight ahead, Augusta powers into the end zone.
Get Colorado fans excited to see him back and healthy. This Colorado team is dangerous. They were able to run the ball more effectively.
2nd and 6. There's another screen. Wide side. It's caught by Wester. Down the sideline. He tight ropes in. The mesh. It is Sanders, and he will waltz in. Touchdown. The Buffs lead for the first time.
For the playmakers.
End zone for Shepard. That's a big hug, and he still came down with it. What a play by Shepard against Horn.
For the right tackle, Houston.
2nd and 19, Travis Hunter. Tunneling through. Hunter has goal line eyes. Touchdown.
Total control of their destiny in the Big 12.
Win out. You go to Dallas. Arlington.
4th down and 5 at the 40. Utah showing blitz. Sanders. Free play down the sideline. Caught. Touchdown. Whoa. Will Shepard.
He had a step.
So they'll send it away. Bomeister. And this one returned. Wester straight ahead. Wester with a lead. Wester, 76 yards, touchdown, Buffalo.
He high-pointed it because he knows he can jump out of the gym.
Saunders, the fade in the corner. Shepard, touchdown, Colorado. Backfield. They'll give it to him, stop and start with a burst. Augustin, high stepping, touchdown, Colorado. Sanders over the middle, caught. Miller, high stepping at the 5, touchdown Buffaloes. What a play. Offerdahl in the backfield with Sanders. They give it to him, touchdown Colorado.
Championships just a few years ago, and Colorado taking all of that out now.
Here's the reverse, trickery. Hunter steps up, Hunter dives, touchdown Colorado. Day, and they said, I asked him, do you think you can get to the college football playoff? He said, absolutely. Up next, Kansas.
Find a way to attack more of the safeties.
2nd down screen. It's Hunter. He wanted the ball, and that's why. Look out. Inside the red zone for Shedeur Sanders, who took a big hit just a moment ago, and he feeds it in for Miller. It's a touchdown, Colorado. Back to 2nd down. It's a huge loss for Kansas here. Here comes Wheeler on a blitz. Sanders down the field, and a wide-open Hunter.
Travis Hunter is the best player in college football, but on this field and in this building today, that was as good an effort by an individual I've ever seen in Devin Neal.
Welch in the backfield, gets the call, keeps those legs moving. Touchdown, Colorado. On 3rd down, Sanders surveys, keeps his eyes downfield, got him in. Touchdown, Wester. 1st and 10 from just outside the 10. Sanders on the slant. Hunter, Heisman and Hunter. You can't have one or the other without the H. 4 for Shedeur Sanders. Complete for the 1st down and then some. Wester open down the sidelines. Nothing but real estate. Showing the Cowboys his shoe bottoms. Touchdown Buffaloes. With penalties. Sanders rolling out. Fires touchdown. And it's time to maybe strike another pose for Travis Hunter. Up top into the end zone. Caught. How did he make that one? Travis Hunter. Short gain. 3rd and goal. Colorado is going to register its first shutout since 2015 against Nicholls State. 52-0
as well. Colorado kicking off and taking on the goal line across the 10-yard line and out past the 30. Colorado. Sanders flushed out of the pocket again, hit as he throws downfield, and the catch is made. Travis Hunter juking, scoring. Colorado finally on the board. Today in a BYU uniform. Sanders dumps it off for a touchdown. Nice play. Was why BYU started 9-0. This was a sensational performance by the Cougars.